Look, Liverpool, I think, are going to be lucky to get in there. But then the other side of that argument is that in a season where, let's go back to the 15-16 season, and in no way, shape or form will I denigrate what Leicester achieved, but Leicester achieved it because other people also didn't bridge the gap in what was a season where the big sides fell away. Leicester's achievement was phenomenal. Now, you look at this season and say, Liverpool have fallen away dramatically. And as a champions, irrespective of what players you've lost, so some of the games that they lost in that run were pretty poor, even with the squad that was decimated. So they've been lucky to nick in, but you also have to
Everton
say,
at home,
Leicester haven't done enough.
Away,
Leicester haven't done
home.
enough. If they drop out, which I think they will do, and it'll be on goal difference by all intents and purposes if the games shape up the way I think they will, then they will have not done enough to take advantage of the decline. You're never going to get a Premier League again, or maybe you will, where Tottenham stink as bad as they did. Arsenal do. The decline in Liverpool's there. Chelsea took half a season to get going. So when you look at it and say, if you're going to break into that top four, as Leicester have done for the majority of the season, and stay in that top four, will you ever get a better chance with 3 or 4 of the top-loaded clubs that are perceived to be part of the higher echelons of English football aren't on it and across it?
There's still a major chance that Chelsea could drop points away at Aston Villa. The way the table looks right now, by the way, just so that we put it in context, is that Chelsea are third going into the final day, 67 points, plus 23 goal difference. Liverpool in fourth, 66 points, plus 24 goal difference. And Leicester, who slipped into fifth last night, 66 points, but a plus 20 goal difference. So even if they win, if the other two win, it's unlikely they're going to make up that 4-goal cushion. Chelsea only need to win to guarantee a place in the top 4, but if they were to drop points, then there's all to play for in the game at the King Power Stadium, which is live on talkSPORT. It's Leicester against Tottenham, 4 o'clock on Sunday. Champions League money makes a massive difference to a club, doesn't it? And especially with Liverpool, because they need to refresh that squad. They didn't do it as well as they should have done in the summer, which is why they found themselves in the position they are, trying to claw their way back into the Champions League, Simon. So they need the money.
They do, but don't forget that John Henry has just raised 500 million quid from selling 10% of FSG to a private equity company. So with the best will in the world, with the backdrop of Liverpool, with the gap that they've allowed to develop between the other teams because of loss of quality in their squad, and also because of the lack of relationship now potentially with Liverpool's owners and the fans, he was going to have to go again anyway, because all he's going to have to do is get an extra, by getting into the Champions League, into the group qualifying stages, they get a minimum of 35 million quid and up and onwards from there, right? So really and truly, if they didn't get into the Champions League, there was going to be a 40-50 million pound hole in their finances, which John Henry personally was probably going to have to bridge, because Liverpool couldn't just sit there now and not back Klopp again.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.